This week we'll only have one discussion. Yay! And that is actually going to come in handy because we have a few articles that we need to read for week 6, so you can dedicate the time for that. So for your initial message, I wanted to give you guidelines to save you time in reading and writing, and also to better focus the discussion. So you have your prompts for week 5 discussion there. Remember that the first piece of this is for yourself. No need to share in the form, no need to go into details regarding each particular case that you read about. But the second part, we're going to focus on that debate about perceptual data versus actual data for, in this case, level 3. So what I want you to do is focus the discussion on what you learned about level 3. Don't worry about other levels. So focus the discussion on gathering perceptual data versus actual data on behavior. And then the second piece of these asks you to provide examples of tools or methods or measures of level 3 data that go beyond perceptions. And this would be a great opportunity for you to find examples that you could potentially use in your project 3. So we could actually provide feedback in terms of the kinds of instruments or methods or tools that you've chosen, and how appropriate they are to actually measure behavior for your own projects. In terms of the responses, you want to do things like expand your classmates' arguments, describe possible consequences or implications, challenge perhaps by playing devil's advocate. You may want to suggest a different perspective. You may want to express agreement or disagreement, but all of these should be based on your interpretation of the reading. So remember that every time that you cite the readings, you're actually proving that you're doing the readings and that you're understanding what you're supposed to be understanding about them. The requirements stay the same in terms of deadlines, number of postings, quality, and that you have to incorporate the readings. And regarding the deadlines for your first message, the deadline is going to be Wednesday, September the 24th. The second message or reply is going to be due by September the 27th, Saturday, and all messages and replies have to be due by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on the date of the deadline.